I saw a road made of dust and weather, a pale old trail that remembered every foot. No bells, no crown, no shelter from the thunder, only the hush of a sky that never looked. The valley held its breath in broken silver. The water spoke in circles round the bone, and every leaf was turning like a prayer wheel, as if the earth itself was walking home. I climbed where the light goes thin and hollow, where names fall off like ash from ancient fire, where grief is not a wound you beg to leave you, but a second voice that teaches you desire. There was a face inside the wind behind me, not flesh, not dream, not ghost I could explain. It said, every height is built from loss and longing, every summit learns the language of the slain. So I kept on, step by step, with the dark in my lungs, with the dawn tied loose on the tip of my tongue, with the night still warm in the cut of my hands. I rose through the silence to the edge of the land, and the mountain said, come without your flags, come without your mirrors, come without the little gold machines you built to measure fear. Bring only the part of you that knows how to disappear. Below me, cities flickered like inventions, small electric myths against the breathing black. All their towers looked frail as candle branches, all their promises too frightened to look back. Up there, the air was sharp enough to name me, sharp enough to peel the iron from my will. I felt the old selves leaving in procession, a line of shadows folding with the hill. One carried rage, one carried all my envy, one dragged a chain of words I should have burned, one wore my youth like wet and ruined velvet, one held the door I never should have turned. I let them pass, no drum, no judge, no hand of absolution, no sudden choir descending through the blue, only a flare of stillness, vast and feral, and something merciful in what I knew, that love is not a promise kept forever, that peace is not a gate but how you climb, that death is not the end of all your motion but the last pure change of rhythm into time. Then morning broke, gold through the stone, gold through the seam, gold through the wound of a half-made dream, gold on the ridge where the lost things wait, gold on the mouth of the nameless gate. And I stood there, bare as a thought before language, small as a spark before rain, listening to the world unmake its borders, listening to the blood forget its chains. Far below, the river kept its secret. Far above, the daylight opened wide. Between them I was neither ash nor angel, only a pulse the mountain recognized. So if you hear my voice among the weather, do not look down and do not call me near. Walk until the stone begins to answer. Climb until your silence learns to hear. Because the peak is not the place of triumph, it is the place where everything is true. Where what you carried cannot climb beside you, where what remains is everything that's you. And when the evening lays its blue upon me, when all the high white edges fade from sight,